A silk blouse at TJ Maxx. $24.99. The same fabric composition, the same French seams, the same mother-of-pearl buttons as a $220 equipment blouse hanging at Nordstrom right now. We went through TJ Maxx the way we go through every brand on this channel. And we found 9 pieces that we could not believe were real. Find number 1 is a brand we actually called overpriced in a previous video. But at this price, we take that back. Here are the 9 finds that stopped us. Number 9. Silk and silk blend blouses from the Runway section. $19.99 to $49.99. We are starting with this one because it genuinely surprised us. The TJ Maxx Runway racks are currently stocking 100% silk and silk blend blouses from brands like Vince, Equipment, and Reveal designer labels, where the brand name is hidden behind a removable sticker. Retail on these blouses runs from $198 to $320 at department stores. At TJ Maxx Runway, we are seeing them between $19.99 and $49.99. Here is how you confirm you are getting the real thing. Real silk feels cool to the touch immediately. It has a subtle sheen that moves with the light, not a uniform plastic shine like polyester satin. The label will say 100% silk or silk blend, not silky feel, not silk-like. The label lists the actual fiber content. French seams on a silk blouse at $24.99. That is not a discount. That is a pricing error that happens to be legal. Before the next find, you need to understand how TJ Maxx actually works, because it is not what most people think. The common story is that TJ Maxx sells leftover inventory from department stores, overstock, last season. That is partially true. But a significant portion of what you find on the regular racks is produced specifically for TJ Maxx by the same holding companies that manufacture for Nordstrom and Bloomingdale's. Same factories, same brand names on the label, lower price point, and in some cases slightly lighter fabric weight. That sounds like a negative, but stay with us. Because here's the part that changes everything. TJ Maxx operates something called the Runway section, marked with purple tags. The Runway section is different. Those pieces are genuine department store overstock, current season, full quality, 60 to 80% below what Nordstrom, Saks, and Bloomingdale's charge for the exact same item. And unlike Costco, where the nearest location might be 100 miles away, TJ Maxx has more than 1,300 stores across the United States. There is probably one within 15 minutes of your house. That silk blouse we just showed you was from the Runway section, purple tag. Now you know why the price makes sense. The next 8 finds are split between Runway and regular racks. We will tell you which is which. Number 8. Natori sleepwear and loungewear. $14.99 to $34.99. This one made us double-check the tag. Natori is a premium brand carried at Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, and Bloomingdale's. Their pajama sets retail for $68 to $180. TJ Maxx carries Natori regularly, and the price gap is staggering. Here is what makes Natori different from most brands you find at off-price stores. They do not produce a separate line for TJ Maxx. What you find on that rack is the same product, with the same fabric, the same construction, the same packaging as the piece sitting at Nordstrom for 4 times the price. That matters. Because as we just explained, many brands do produce lower-tier versions for off-price channels. Natori does not. The fabric weight is the same, the stitching detail is the same, even the packaging is the same. If you removed the price tags from both stores and laid them side by side, you could not tell the difference. And for anyone who prioritizes comfort and quality in loungewear and sleepwear, this is one of the strongest value finds in the entire store. Natori is a Runway find worth memorizing. But some of the best value at TJ Maxx is not in the Runway section at all. It is hiding in the regular racks. We will get there in a moment. First, one more Runway find that earns its spot. Number 7. Cashmere sweaters from the Runway section. Prices range from $49 to $79. Cashmere at TJ Maxx is not new, but the quality in the Runway section is in a different category from the cashmere you find on the regular floor. We are talking about brands like Vince, Magistoni, and Chi Cashmere. This is the same Mongolian cashmere sourced from the regions that also supply Brunello Cucinelli and Loro Piana. The difference is the brand name on the label, not the goat the fiber came from. Here is how to test cashmere quality in the store. Pinch the fabric between your fingers and roll it gently. Good cashmere feels dense and springs back. Cheap cashmere feels thin and stays compressed. Hold the sweater up to the light. If you can see your fingers through the knit is too loose and it will pill within weeks. A 2-ply cashmere sweater at $59 from the Runway section will outlast a $150 single-ply sweater from a department store. The ply count matters more than the brand. Those first 3 finds were all from the Runway section. Now here is where it gets interesting, because the next finds are hiding on the regular racks, and most people walk right past them. Number 6. Merino wool and luxury blend knits. Prices range from $24.99 to $39.99. This is a find that requires you to read labels, not brand names. TJ Maxx currently stocks merino wool cardigans and tops from lesser-known brands, priced between $24.99 and $39.99. That alone is solid. But some of these pieces have fabric compositions you would not expect at this price point. We found merino wool, silk, and cashmere blends, a triple luxury fiber combination that typically does not appear below $150 at department stores. The brand name might be unfamiliar, but the fabric composition does not lie. When you see merino wool, silk, and cashmere on a label for under $40, that is a construction-to-cost ratio that rivals anything on this channel. Read the label, ignore the name. Number 5. Levi's 501 and Wedgie Jeans, $25 to $34.99. Everyone walks past the Levi's rack at TJ Maxx because they assume it is a lower-tier product line. It is not. Levi's does not manufacture a separate version for off-price stores. What ends up at TJ Maxx is genuine overproduction from the same factories using the same denim with the same hardware. The company structurally overproduces because they would rather sell excess inventory at a discount than risk being out of stock at department stores. That business decision is your gain. The excess flows to off-price channels at a fraction of the original price. A Levi's 501 at TJ Maxx for $25 is the same jean as the Levi's 501 at Nordstrom for $89. Same Turkish or Mexican denim mill, same copper rivets, same fit. The only difference is that Nordstrom received it 3 months earlier. For a $25 jean with that pedigree, this might be the single best denim deal in American retail right now. Number 4. Max Studio blouses and tunics. Prices range from $19.99 to $29.99. Max Studio is the brand that nobody talks about, and that is exactly why it is on this list. Consistently high natural fiber content, cotton, linen, and linen blends, reinforced seams, and finished hems that do not unravel after 3 washes. In terms of construction quality, Max Studio sits closer to Eileen Fisher than to the mass-market brands surrounding it on the rack. Eileen Fisher charges $120 to $280 for a comparable blouse. Max Studio at TJ Maxx is priced from $19.99 to $29.99. The reason most people have never heard of Max Studio is that they do not spend on marketing. No celebrity endorsements, no Instagram campaigns, no influencer partnerships. Every dollar goes into the garment, which on this channel is exactly what we look for. We have seen Eileen Fisher blouses with nearly identical seam construction and comparable linen blends priced at $240. Max Studio delivers that same build for $24.99. The math speaks for itself. If you are finding brands in this video that you want to try, subscribe. Next week, we are testing the fabrics in some of these brands for something most fashion channels will not touch. We will look at what is actually in the material. The early results surprised us. Before we get to the final three, here is the insider knowledge that will change how you shop TJ Maxx. The purple tag secret. Purple tags mean runway. That is at the designer section. Not every TJ Maxx location has it, but most larger stores do. Now here is the real secret. When runway pieces go on clearance, they get a yellow sticker on top of the purple tag. That is at the steepest discount in the entire store. We are talking about Theory blazers marked down from $99 to $39. Cashmere marked down from $79 to $29. Designer denim at 50% off what is already 60% off retail. And one more thing. Some runway items have a tag that says Reveal Designer. There is a small perforated sticker covering the brand name. Peel it back. Underneath, you will find names like Theory, Vince, Equipment, and Joey. TJ Maxx covers the name so the brand can maintain its premium image at department stores. But the quality is identical. Keep that in mind for every item you pick up from here. Number 3. Designer denim from AG. DL 1961 and 7 for All Mankind, $49.99. We already covered Levi's as a regular rack find. This is a different category entirely. AG, DL, 1961, and 7 for All Mankind are premium denim brands that use Italian and Turkish denim mills. The same mills that supply Brunello Cucinelli's denim line. Retail prices run from $198 to $228. TJ Maxx runway price is $49.99. Here is the critical distinction. A $49 jean on the regular TJ Maxx floor and a $49 jean from the runway section are not the same product. The regular floor jean may have been produced for the off-price channel. The runway jean is the department store version, marked with a purple tag. Same Italian denim, same YKK hardware, same construction. You just need to know where to look. Number 2. Theory and Tahari wool blend blazers, $79 to $99. A Theory blazer at Nordstrom retails for $395. At TJ Maxx runway, the same blazer, same season, same wool blend, same fully lined interior, runs $79 to $99. Blazers are the single most marked up category in women's fashion. The production cost on a mid-range wool blend blazer sits between $30 and $45. At $395, you are paying an 800% markup. At $79, the markup drops to roughly 100%, which is the lowest margin you will find on a structured garment anywhere in retail. What to check on a blazer? Open it and look at the lining. A fully lined blazer with a smooth interior finish is a sign of quality construction. Then check the buttons. Quality blazers use horn or metal buttons, not painted plastic. Finally, check the shoulder seams. They should sit right on the point of your shoulder, not rolled forward or pulled back. If all three check out, you are holding a $300 blazer at a fraction of the price. Tahari follows the same pattern. Their wool blend suiting pieces at Runway run $69 to $89. Department store retail sits between $200 and $300. The construction is nearly identical to Theory at a slightly lower price. But find number 1 surprised us more than anything else on this list. It is a brand we have actually criticized on this channel before. Number 1. Free People and Anthropology Pieces, $19.99 to $39.99. In multiple videos on this channel, Free People has come up as a brand that charges premium prices for construction that does not justify the cost. A typical Free People dress retails for $150 to $300. The fabrics are standard rayon and cotton blends. The construction is basic. It has serged seams and no reinforcement at stress points. At full retail, the markup sits between 600 and 1200%. At TJ Maxx, those same dresses land between $19.99 and $39.99. And suddenly, the math works. At $34.99, a Free People dress with standard construction and a rayon blend fabric is priced exactly where it should be. The design is still distinctive. The silhouettes are still flattering. The aesthetic that made the brand popular is fully intact. The only thing missing is the 600% markup. The same dress we called overpriced at $200 becomes a solid buy at $34.99. At that price, the construction matches the cost. And that is the entire point of this channel. We do not follow brand names, we follow construction. And at TJ Maxx prices, Free People finally delivers value. That is also a lesson worth remembering. A brand being overpriced at one store does not mean the product itself is bad. It means the price was wrong. When the price corrects, the assessment changes. Good construction is good construction, regardless of where you buy it. 9 finds, all under $100. Several are under $30. The same fabrics, the same construction, the same quality you would find at department stores charging 3 to 8 times more. The difference between overpaying and finding value often comes down to knowing where to look and what to look for on the label. Read the fiber content. Check the seams. Look for the purple tag. That is where the real value hides. Let us know the best brand you have ever found at TJ Maxx and the price you paid in the comments. I read every single one, and your finds are shaping our next video. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one.